Hello, my name is Vaughan. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to show you my Honda CBR650F 2017. So let's take a look. So pulling off 86 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds and 0 to 107.9. Top speed of 145 miles per hour and still managing on average 50 miles to the gallon. At the moment, this is definitely the way to go. Now, I've had this bike a couple of years and I've made a few changes since I bought her from the standard model. Starting at the front, got the lovely black double bubble windscreen that I got from MPW, Motorcycle Parts Warehouse. Looks fabulous on the black bike, and not only just amazing looks, but it works fantastically well, deflecting the wind at high speeds, and it's so easy to install. Just 4 screws, off and on, simple as that. So moving to the back, we have the seat cowl. Now there's not an awful lot of choice with this model bike. Only a couple of companies even sell them, so I looked at Pyramid Plastics, which are very good, but in the end I went with AVDB Moto Shop, and I couldn't be more happier really. It looks gorgeous, obviously black, no rattling, really good fit, and it's really nice to have something behind you when you're accelerating quite hard. It makes you feel quite safe and secure in the seat, so good looks and safety too. And speaking of keeping you in the seat, we have the Easy Grip tank pads from Easy Grip Racing Products, which I thought in my naivety were just there for fashion purposes, but they are so useful for gripping with your knees. You're not going to go anywhere. They are such good value and just fabulous quality, and so easy to install as well. Just basically do it on a nice warm day like today, for example. Make sure your tank is nice and warm. Use a hair dryer if you have one. If you don't possess one yourself, maybe you could borrow one. But seriously, once you've got the sticky side nice and warm, all you need to do is to just place it on the desired area very slowly, first end, and then slowly peel back the adhesive on the back and just smooth it down nice and slowly, pulling back the adhesive as you go. Once it's in place, just push down on it, rub a ball around it, push down really hard, make sure you get rid of all the air bubbles, and leave it for about a day just to make sure it's nice and solid, and you're good to go. Absolutely fantastic product, and looks fabulous too. Thank you very much, Easy Grip. So now moving to the crash protection. So not only good looks, I gotta say I didn't really like the gold engine on this bike, so I was more than happy to cover it up, and I went with R&G Racing, which is such an excellent company. I've bought several products from them, as I'll show you now. So you've got the engine cover, which obviously protects the most important, the most expensive part of the bike if you were to drop or to have a crash. Looks awesome and just protects the bike as well. Sticking with R&G, excellent product with the crash bungs, the opaque ones here, which just set off the bike fantastically, and again are going to protect your fairings if you were to have an unfortunate slip and drop your bike. And when I ordered these products, I think I was missing a couple of stickies from R&G, so I just emailed them, and just in a couple of days they sent a few free of charge in the post. Absolutely superb customer service from start to finish. R&G, buy with confidence. So sticking again with R&G, we got the rear bungs, or also doubling as a paddock stand mount. So not only there for safety, But of course on just the side stand it's a little bit tricky. As you see, the bike leans over, tricky washing, and even harder for chain maintenance. So having these just makes it so easy. I bought a paddock stand from Amazon. It's for sale at the moment for I think $65.99. I'll put a link down below if you're interested. Very tricky from my standpoint, very tricky to install. I did not do these myself. I let the garage do it when I was having a service, because you do need to take up the complete rod that holds the wheel in place, and I wasn't prepared to do that. So not the easiest thing to install yourself on this model bike, but worth the wait to go to a garage, do it properly, and again, safety, and just looks good and enables you to use the paddock stand with the hooks. So finally, we got the mandatory tank pad, Honda Racing, the short levers, black and red, of course, much nicer than the long silver standard, and nice and easy for 2-finger braking and clutch. And I'm sure we've seen already the wheel trims that I think really set off the bike fantastically well. Now if you go with Honda, these little stickies are going to cost you about £50–60, so I wasn't prepared to pay that, so I went just on eBay, spent about £8 or £9 on just generic stickies for motorcycle wheels, and this was about 2 years ago now, and they're still holding pretty well and they look amazing. You need to take your time putting them on, but not hard, bit of patience and you're good to go. So there you go, that is the Honda CBR650F. So I hope you liked the video. I do plan on going on a few trips, so if you would like to join me on that journey, do subscribe so you know when the next video is coming out. Like the video if you did, and thanks for watching. See you again soon. Cheers.